Hey everyone, welcome to the restaurant show, and I have my dear friend Justin Worsler, who is the catering manager at One Hot Mamas.
Thank you.
You didn't start there.
No, I started at the bottom.
Now you're at the top. But you actually started on the floor and learned about all these great items. And what is the one thing that we're known for catering? For sure.
We're definitely known for our barbecue. That's our
thing, right?
That's our thing.
And I feel like at the restaurant too, everyone thinks we just serve barbecue.
You gotta come in for the ribs, you gotta come in for the pork, but you can come in for a lot more than that.
Right, and that's what you brought for us today, right?
Yes.
So we're gonna actually be talking about the seafood items.
Seafood items, yep.
Fantastic.
You're on Hilton Head, you're in an island, you gotta try the seafood.
Yes, and we have items that do that. I think people do automatically think, oh, it's just barbecue.
Yeah.
But we have a little bit for everyone. So how about we start with the appetizers, right?
Absolutely.
There's something in every category, right? Okay, all right.
So we've got our appetizer. It's a shrimp, crab, and artichoke dip. It's got shrimp, crabs, and artichoke, obviously.
And then we're gonna top
it with fresh pico, and it just kind of lightens it up a little bit.
Right.
We've got tortilla chips that we actually fry at the restaurant, and then we have a little bit of some pita chips that we also made at the restaurant.
I love it. Those are gorgeous. And what a nice sized portion.
Yeah.
Now, this is also, he does the catering, so isn't this one of your...
This is one of our top selling appetizers for caterings
catering,
also.
right.
We'll set up a chafing dish. We have all these items for people to make a plate for themselves while they're milling about the party.
Exactly, yeah, absolutely. This is a great one. And everybody loves shrimp and crab and artichoke and creaminess and gooiness all together. So this is a great starter.
Yes.
And it's available lunch, dinner, doesn't matter.
Lunch, dinner, appetizer. You can make it your entree if you want. Anything you like to do.
This and a salad. I mean, what's wrong with that? All right, so moving on to lunch. What is this that we offer here?
This is our fish sandwich, and we have a white fish that we've hand battered and deep fried.
Wonderful.
And today we brought sweet potato fries to go with it, which is a nice southern dish.
Right.
And homemade tartar sauce as well. And then with our sweet potato fries, we're going to do just a little bit of cinnamon sugar to finish the dish.
This is a pretty big-sized fish.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's when you bring this out to the table. What are people's reactions like?
Their eyes get big.
Yeah.
Is that all for me?
Yeah, exactly.
We don't want you to go home hungry. That's our goal.
And I love this. I mean, usually it's on the other side of it where the meat doesn't cover the bun. I think we surpassed it on this one
I've seen
here.
people cut it in half and fold it over and make it a double
like
decker.
A double?
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And of course, sweet potato fries, always just a nice little twist, especially this time of year. It's just nice and hearty. It's sweet.
It's great for fall.
Real vibrant, I feel like. So it makes that plate look really good. All right, so next up, so you had to bring some barbecue, right?
We brought some barbecue. So if you come to the restaurant and you want barbecue, we have barbecue, but we have a dish called our surf and turf platter, so you can get the barbecue and you can get the fried shrimp.
So not your typical surf and turf, which is steak and shrimp usually, or steak and lobster.
Right.
My husband would want to order.
Right. We've got our ribs and shrimp on this dish, and then today we brought our homemade collard greens.
Yes, our collard greens are, now this recipe, I mean, I worked in a lot of kitchens, and this I have to attribute to Miss Marilyn. Really, she used to work with me at the old One Hot Mamas in Bluffton, and she really taught me a lot about the collard greens and even our Hoppin' John that we serve later in the year. Just a lot of different things, and that collard greens is really, truly an old family recipe for sure. And coleslaw, which we also do in-house, right?
Yes.
I love it. And this is, now our greens do have a little bit of a kick to it though. That is delicious. So you basically tell me now everything that you get here. What is everything?
We've got a third rack of ribs. You've got your fried shrimp. We've got our honey jalapeno cornbread, and I've got a little honey here too.
Wonderful.
Just drizzle a little bit on top. Just
that
add
comes
a little
with everything though. The cornbread is in and out. It just automatically comes
comes on the plate.
So
we've got our coleslaw, which is made in-house again, and our collard greens, same thing, made in-house with a little bit of kick, and homemade cocktail sauce to go with the shrimp.
This is one of my my daughter's favorites there. That's so great, and it's so filling. And again, it's the best of both worlds here.
Yes.
All right, so let's go to the other side of it, healthy.
All right.
One Hot Mamas does have healthy
dishes.
food. You have to look for some of these items on the menu because it is a barbecue heavy menu, that's for sure.
Yes.
But there are some really great items on here. Now, so this is here. Let's pop this open.
Salmon, grilled salmon, which is definitely healthy for you. You're supposed to have salmon a couple times a week, I believe.
Right, yeah, it's good for you.
Baked potato and steamed broccoli.
And one of our tricks that we do at the restaurant, and I really suggest this for at home, is we take the broccoli, we put a little bit of garlic butter in the baggie, we portion it out, and then we actually put it in the microwave for about 45 seconds, and you get perfectly steamed. And look at the color, vibrant green. It's never overcooked. It's just such a great way to cook it up, and a great way to cook it for your family, so it's not like you don't have to break out some pots and pans and all this
Yep.
good stuff. So you can definitely do that. And then we're gonna top your baked potato, right?
Got a little bit of sour cream here to go in the potato.
And this, the baked potato, this is what it automatically comes with, right?
Yes.
So, okay, great. So if you want all of the
We can
bacon and
do
cheese
bacon and
all that
cheese.
stuff, yeah, we definitely have it for you.
A little bit of butter,
Great,
and we'll top it with some chives.
wonderful. And now this is, and then of course you again get the wonderful cornbread with it. Oh,
honey.
go ahead. It's like an automatic, we just always know to put that honey right on there. And again, this is available also during dinner.
Yes.
But not at lunch unless you.
You can
we
order
always-
off, you can order off the dinner menu if you'd like. So you can get it anytime, but it's not on the lunch menu. But if you ask for it, we definitely have it.
Gotcha, and that is just such a great dinner right there. Now tell us a little bit about, I know we talked a little bit about catering.
Yes.
Again, our catering menu is pretty big. So do you do any other seafoods on your catering
Yes,
menu?
actually this weekend we're going to be frying shrimp on site. We're also doing a an oyster.
Right, oyster roast?
Oyster roast. So we can definitely do seafood items. We can do shrimp skewers. We can do the gamut.
Gotcha, gotcha. And of course our low country boil too that we always do
The
also.
low country boil is very popular.
So definitely keep us in mind, you guys. And remember, we're not just the barbecue, although we do have the best barbecue.
Yes.
But we definitely have some different options. And for catering, make sure you give Justin a call. He's got some great ideas for this fall for your shrimp boils, low country boils, oyster roasts, and so forth.
Holiday
right?
parties, anything, I'll be around.
All right, great. Check that out on the website. We'll be back in just a moment. Thanks, Justin.
Thank you.